All right, folks, you're watching the Cam Rogers Show here on Chat Sports Facebook Live. I am Cam Rogers. Check me out on Twitter at Mr. Rogers99. We thank you for the comments. Really appreciate it. Tyler, Brian, Richie, Bobby, keep them coming. Again, I'll be sure to answer any questions, comments, concerns as I see fit after the show is all said and done. All right, so one report that came out this morning about Odell Beckham Jr. and basically indicated that Odell will not set foot on the football field without a new contract agreed to, whether the Giants or whether anyone else. Now, this comes after John Mara recently said no player is untouchable via the draft. During these owners' meetings, Mara was speaking with the media and also said there's a, quote, possibility wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. will play the 2018 season without receiving a contract extension. So we have this Le'Veon Bell, Steelers kind of situation, but on the NFC side of things with the New York Giants. So this begs the question, will Odell Beckham Jr. become expendable at some point throughout the process of all of this? So Mara also was very critical of Odell Beckham Jr. in terms of that leaked video that came out that showed him around drugs in a hotel room, apparently. Mara said, quote, I think too often he allows himself to be put in bad situations and needs to use better judgment. Now, of course, Odell made headlines, I believe it was a few weeks ago. He reportedly wants a $20 million yearly deal, which would make him the highest paid receiver. However, Beckham did note he doesn't see any way the Giants can actually make that happen. So, yeah, we're kind of in a rickety situation here with Giants leadership and their star wide receiver in Odell Beckham Jr. So with that, because the Giants are not ruling out a trade involving Odell Beckham Jr., here are my top 5 destinations for Odell Beckham Jr. I've got the Rams at 1, Texans at 2, Titans at 3, Colts at 4, so 3 AFC South teams there, and then the Jets at 5 because the Jets are the Jets, and they're literally throwing around money like it's nothing, most notably for Ndamukong Suh, but they rescinded that offer, so maybe they use that money for Odell Beckham Jr. So quickly going through my reasoning here, the Rams. Sammy Watkins moves on to the Chiefs. I think there's an opportunity there where Odell Beckham Jr. says, hey, I can play in the LA market. I can play with a very solid quarterback in Jared Goff, who's only getting better. The Offensive Player of the Year from a year ago in Todd Gurley, good offensive line. The Rams re-signed John Sullivan at center. That's very important. A great secondary. It's all there for the Rams. And again, I've talked about the Rams many times on this program, a team I think could capture the NFC and head to the Super Bowl 53. The Texans, maybe it's the same logic. Great opportunity, a team that is on the up and coming. The Texans have addressed that secondary via free agency, addressed the offensive line as well. You got Deshaun Watson, an exciting player at that. Maybe there's something there for Odell Beckham Jr. Tennessee Titans. This intrigues me because the Titans have a good amount of salary cap space, so they can spend on Odell when he demands that big-time contract. So I got them there. They have the run game solidified. In terms of wide receiver ability, leaves a little to be desired. We'll see what Corey Davis can do going forward. Eric Decker moving on. He's no longer a member of the Titans, so maybe there's a hole there at wide receiver. You got the Colts there. They got a lot of salary cap space. Andrew Luck, that's a big-time pull. GM Chris Ballard, one of the best in the league. Maybe he could do something. And then the Jets, because the Jets are the Jets, and they have a lot of money, and Odell wouldn't have to move very far because, yeah, he can still play in MetLife, being a member of the New York Jets. Whether or not the Giants and the Jets would actually do a trade remains to be seen. All right, folks, I'm out of here for the Cam Rogers Show. I will see you Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Take care.